Yes. So the first thing you'll need to do is you'll just create a new folder. Just right click and create a new folder and give it a name. You can give any name to this particular folder. Say my first website, or keep it something short. All right, because when we'll be hosting this website, we will need to write this name of the folder again and again. So keep it something short, either just website or something like basic, okay, or your name, or you can keep something big as well. That shouldn't be an issue. um, so I'll just keep it my name, Amir and Z for Zakaria. Okay, I'll hit enter. So once you go in your folder, I hope you'll have an empty folder over here. You all can open this folder in your text editor. Okay, go to your respective text editor. I am using Sublime, so I'm going to Sublime. Okay, so I'm using Sublime. So I'll go to File, Open Folder. Okay, Open Folder, and I'll select this new folder where I have nothing in it. Right, I'll go to my desktop. I'll select this Amir Z, and I'll start a fresh project from scratch. All right, so I've selected this folder. I'm closing my other tabs. So right now we have literally nothing in our folder. Okay, so first thing you need to do is create a new file. So Control N and save this file as index.html. Okay, not with any other name, but you have to save it with index.html. Okay, make sure you're in your folder and save this file with the name index, INDEX, and the extension .html. All right, so we have one particular file in our folder right now, and we'll go inside a folder and we shall create a new folder inside. And for this folder, we'll write the name includes. All right, includes. So here we will be including all the extra scripts, the JavaScript things over here. Don't worry about the JavaScript syntax. It will be just basic, and I'll explain you what to add in and what not to. So create a folder name includes, INCLUDES. Make sure you remember this name, or and you hit enter, and you'll create a new folder and name it as style. Okay, so you have an includes folder, you have a style folder, and you have an index.html. Okay, so in your main folder you'll have all the website pages, and in your style folder we will save our css file, and in the include section I'll tell you all what to include over here, so don't worry about that. All right, so once you all have done that much, then let me know if you all are done with it, so we shall proceed. So create a new folder, open it in your text editor. I'm using Sublime, you all are using something else, so no problem. So you have to go to File, Open Folder, and make sure you open a folder. So you see I have two more folders within my new folder, Amir Z, and you should have an includes folder and a style folder. After you all are done with it, just let me know. So one person is done. I hope others are also done with it. And now you have to create a new file. Okay, Control N. Okay, Control N, and save it as about.html. About.html. Hit enter, then Control N, and then save this file as contact.html. Okay, so which other folder, which other? So make sure all your folders are there. I mean, all your documents are saved in this folder, amir.z, and not it includes or style right now. So I hope you'll have an about.html, contact.html, index.html. So once y'all are done with that, just let me know. So hope you all are done with this much. You have to just create 3 folders. So one should be your main folder. Within that main folder, you should have 2 folders, includes and style. So this includes and style, they are named with this particular name because to sort of reduce the confusions, like when you go to make a change in your website, or there's a new developer, he wants to create a change in your website, so he'll navigate to the style folder. If he wants to create a change in the CSS part, if he has to create a change in the scripts, so he'll go to the includes folder, and then your main folder has all your web pages over here. So any suggestions which other web page we need to add or we should add? It can be anything.
CSS.
Pardon?
CSS.
Yes, we will add a CSS file, but any other page, like your home page is there, then your contact page is there, then there's a page about your company as well. So any other page you want to add to your web page?
Home
Like,
page.
yes, so your home page will be index.html. Okay, so you'll have to name this particular page as index.html only. The other pages I have written about.html and contact.html only for understanding purpose. So these two names can be flexible, but the index.html is your home page, and y'all shouldn't change that page. Okay, so someone has raised her hand. Yes, Shalom.
So what about for like more information, like for more information, click here or something like that?
Yes, so you can you can create as many as you want. So I'm creating one more, and I'm writing as members.html. Okay, suppose you are making a website for an NGO. Okay, so I'm writing members.html as a file, and I'm creating a new file. Sort of, it can be donate.html, or it can be activities.html. Okay, activities.html. So create like 4 or 5 pages according to the need of your website. So we are making a website, and that website can be used for a school, it can be used for a company, it can be used for sort of a church, or else for yourself also. So right now I'm focusing on making a website for sort of an NGO. So we have a home page, we have an about page, we have a contact page, then we have a page for activities. All right, like sort of all the activities our club is doing, or our NGO is doing, so you can mention them in the activities file. And then we have a contact .html file as well. So make sure you'll have like 5-6 pages of things, and it should be good enough. So once y'all are done with it, just let me know, then we shall proceed. So I hope you all have created like these 5 HTML pages. Then you all go in your style.html, you all click Control N and save this file in your style folder. Okay, you have to click to your style folder, on your style folder, and name it as style.css. Okay, it can be anything else, but the extension should be correct. .css. So it can be styling.css. It can be sort of animation.css. It can be anything, whatever you wish. So I'm keeping it is that like it's style.css the name. So I'm saving it in my style folder. Okay, if, I navigate to my folder over here, and oops, I'll just yes. So I go in my style folder. So you see I have a style.css in my style folder. Okay, so I hope you all are done with this much. 3 folders and sort of 6 files you'll have to create. So you all can have a different style sheet for say your about.html, activities.html, and stuff like that. So it depends on you if you want to create a different style for all of them, or you want to stick to one particular style. So right now I'm creating only one page because we will be sort of focusing on the index.html today, and then tomorrow we shall go to the another part. So today we will be doing styling as well as the front end code. All right, so we have a 3-hour session, and after like 1.5 hours we'll have a small break, say 15 to 20 minutes. Like y'all can drink coffee, or y'all can eat some biscuits and all, and then come back, and then we'll have another 1.5 hours of session. So we have to have 3 hours of session today. So I hope y'all are done with this much. Just let me know after y'all are done. If you all want me to repeat a step of today, just tell me. I shall repeat it right now. Okay, so looks like everyone is done. So we will start by creating our first page. Okay, so the first thing you'll have to go type HTML, and it will print out your head tag, your title tag, your body tags. Okay, so after y'all are done with this, go in your head tag and you have to type this tag. Okay, HTML lang. Okay, it's not the full form of language. Just keep it lang, which is the short form, equal to, then double inverted commas. Oops. Yes, I'll just increase my font size. Okay, so lang equal to, and then you will write en, which stands for English, and dash us. Okay, we prefer US English or UK English. You can keep it to UK as well, it doesn't matter. So I'm keeping it to US English. Okay, HTML lang equal to en dash us. Then next I will add another meta tag, meta char set equal to UTF-8. Okay, we won't be using special characters like sort of we have non-UTF characters as well. So while coding, okay, our code won't have those characters. Like your content can have, suppose you have a big paragraph, you can have those non-UTF characters in that paragraph, but you cannot have that those non-UTF characters like sort of actually on my keyboard I don't have them. It can be a dollar sign, or it can be a euro sign, or it can be a star symbol within your tags. Okay, we use this hash symbol and this full stop only, okay, for coding. And the rest of the symbols, like your question mark symbol, okay, if I add a question mark, so it becomes a non UTF character. So your code won't have non UTF characters. We have only UTF characters in our code. Okay, in your content it can be anything. Okay, you can add any sort of symbol, or else photo icon, anything. Okay, so meta char set equal to UTF-8, and then you should add a title to your website. Okay, so here I'll write something like Wisdom Foundation. Okay, you can give it the name of your school, or suppose you're making a website for yourself. Okay, so you can name it by yourself. Like I would be making a website for myself, so I would write Amir Zakaria, or suppose I have a company, so like Zach's International, something like that. So make sure you add a title, and after you're done with this, then I think we shall link our style sheet which we had saved in our style folder. Okay, so for that we have to type link rel style sheet text / css. And now, since our style sheet is not in the same folder, but there's a folder which contains that style sheet within our main folder. So what you'll have to do is you have to write the name of the folder, that is style / and then the name of your file. Okay, so this is the name of your folder. You are going inside the style folder, like it's changing the directory, it's going in the style folder. From the style folder, it's choosing style.css. Suppose you had named it something else, so make sure you type that particular name only, the name of your file and .css, and before that you have to have a / and the name of your folder. Suppose my folder wouldn't be style, it would be sort of design. So here I would write design. So the name of your folder, a / then the name of your file. Have you all understood this much? So we shall proceed with our navigation bar. Okay, if you just save this much, okay, and I'll open it in my browser. Okay, open in browser. And yes, so it has opened itself in the browser. So right now we have the name of our file. So since it's a small tab, you can't see the entire name. Okay, so yes, so now I can see the full name. So you all can link an icon right now, or else y'all can link an icon later on as well. Icon part can be done later on. It's very easy. What we'll do, we'll create another folder for say your images and your videos. So we'll name it as media. Okay, media, and just leave it like that, media. And we over here in this particular folder, we will save all our sort of images, videos, and your icons and all can be saved in this media directory. So suppose you want to change a particular picture, so you can just go over there and rename it or change it as you wish. Okay, so right now we have done this much, and if we go in and save this code and we see our browser, we have nothing in our browser at the moment. So we have linked our style sheet over here. Suppose if you want to check if your style sheet is linked or not, you can just go in your style sheet file and you can just give it a background. Okay, body, curly brackets, and background, say black. All right, I go in my browser, I refresh my page. So now I have confirmed that my style sheet is linked. Suppose if you assign a background and it's not working, please let me know right now. Otherwise your style sheet won't function, it won't be linked. So all your styling will go in vain, it won't be of any use. So just type this code, save it, and refresh your browser. So background equal to any color, just for testing purpose, and after that you can remove this much. So I hope I'm not going too fast. If at all I am, so let me know. So yes, so we shall begin with the navigation bar. Okay, I'll add one more space. It's good to leave spaces so that you can read your code well. Like from the meta tags, I'll leave some space, and then from the style title tag, I'll leave a space. And over here, we will be having more than one style sheet. So there will be style sheets which are on the browser, which are hosted already by various companies, and we will be having more than one style sheet. So someone saying background is not coming. So for others, is the background being seen? If not, just let me know. So what you have to do, you just go in your folder, all right, the main folder of yours. Okay, for others it is coming. Okay, so just navigate to that folder, whichever folder you have clicked. You just go in that folder and go in the style folder where you wanted to save your style.html or style.css, and just check whether your style.css is saved over here or not. If not, then let me know. Okay, there's one more person who didn't see this change. Make sure you'll have added a black color or something like that. If you'll have added white, so you won't see a change. So I first step, you'll just check whether this style.css is saved in your style folder. So you go in your main folder, click on style folder, and then check whether the style.css is there or not. If it's there, just let me know. And your style folder should be in the main directory folder. Okay, so it should be in your folder which you have opened just now. So the new folder I've created is Amir Z, and within that folder I have folders. Okay, so for one person it's come now. So for the other person, so did you check that your style.css is there in your folder name style? If it's not there, then you have to create that file and then link it the same way. So have you checked it's in the same folder? Father John, I think so, yes. Is it in the same folder? Just go in your main directory folder. Okay, so my main folder is Amir Z. Okay, after I go in Amir Z, I click on this style folder. Okay, when I click on this style folder, I see a style.css. Do you see that? If not, then let me know.
Yes, I see the folder. I see the file also in the style folder.
Okay, so your first step is done. All right, so next step, you have to go in link rel style sheet. Okay, just type this out, link space rel equal to style sheet. Type equals to text / css.
Yes, yes,
And href equal to the name of your folder. First comes the name of your folder. All right, so here my name of my folder is style. So suppose if I had renamed it as Amir, okay, I'll just rename it as Amir for now. So href equal to the name of your folder, that is Amir. Okay, href
yes,
equal to the name of your folder, then a forward slash,
yes. Style,
then the name of
style.css.
your file.
Yes, and style.css. That is the file name.
Okay, and did you go in your style folder and did you type this code body
Yes.
and then curly brackets, and then you have to write background colon and then another color, say green, and add a semicolon at the end. And save it. Make sure you save it. Hit Control S.
Yes.
Okay, if you're unable to save it, then
No, I am able to.
it won't work.
It's okay. I think I'm taking up too much time. You go ahead. Go ahead. I will.
No.
Yes.
Everyone should be able to see this change. So otherwise you won't be able to proceed. So you just do it, or you can just share your screen if you want.
So I'm doing it on another laptop, so I will not be able to share the screen in this
Okay,
Zoom
you can
session.
just open your camera and just face it towards the screen. So that will be better also.
Okay. Okay.
Amir, I just had a question.
Yes.
When I'm saving my style.css
Yes.
and I go into my folder and view it, it's showing me as if it's a notepad. It's not
Yes.
coming
So you
with,
can change the default application opening just by right clicking it. Okay, you click and then right click and open with,
okay.
and then you can choose your text editor like Sublime, or you have another text editor, you can choose that as well. So
Yeah, my style.css is saved as that setting file. That we get that wheel, no, with the gear wheel with a
yes,
page.
yes, that shouldn't be an issue at all. So it can be having any icon. It has no issues. So
So
you
it can
can
remain
just,
as a notepad and I can leave it that way.
pardon?
I can leave that style CSS as a
Yes, you can
notepad.
leave it that way as well. It shouldn't be a problem. Others, if they have a problem, just let me know. You can just open your camera and face the camera to your screen. So
Okay, disabled. My screen sharing is disabled by the host.
okay, okay, just a second.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, now try.
I have to start my video, right?
Yes, you can start your video, and you can face the camera towards your computer. Say if you are on your lap, you are using or you're viewing it on your phone, so you can face the phone on your screen.
Oh, oh,
You're using the laptop for this session or phone?
for the session, I'm using a laptop, and for the practice, I'm using a desktop.
Okay, okay. So can I just see the screen of yours where you're typing the code?
I hope you can see it. Yeah, there you go.
Yes. So
And this is my style sheet,
okay,
and this is my folder.
okay.
Maybe it's better if he takes a photograph, snapshot, and send it to you. That may be easier.
Yeah, so this is your style folder.
This is my
And
website, my main folder. This is
okay,
the
can
style
you go in your
folder.
index.html or your code?
Only one file is there.
Okay, no, your code, your main code where you have typed link rel
Style.css.
style sheet. Your text editor, just open your text editor.
And this is the style.css code.
Can you just put your screen a
And
bit
this
on the
is
top? I can't.
index.html.
I still can't see your first line. Style, and you haven't written the name of your file. So no, href equal to style.css. Okay, it should work. Try refreshing your browser once you save the code. Once you save the code, just refresh your browser. Where is your
How is the new folder connected with the
Hello.
HTML file, index
Pardon?
file?
Oh,
You have to interface the HTML index file with the new folder, right?
Yes, you have
How
to
does that
link it.
happen? How does that happen? The link?
So the
Because it
background
is not picking up the folder.
okay,
it
so
looks
it's
like-
not. So what you can do, we'll just remove the folder part right now, and then we will discuss about the folder part later on. So we will.
Folder, as you said earlier, that is not connected. How will it know the path? That style.css.
So href equal to the name of your folder and then a forward slash. So it's changing a directory. It's choosing the Amir folder. Then you are adding a forward slash. So from the Amir folder, it's choosing style.css.
Oh, sorry. I think I might have made a mistake there.
So for now, what we'll do, we will just not include this style.css in another folder. We will keep it in the main folder only. So for those who have been able to sort of see the change, you all can keep it the same. And for others, what we can do is we can just take our okay, 1 second. So we can just control X. Okay, we can just cut that file. Okay, if I go over here, I go in my style.css, control X, and you can keep it in your same folder, main folder. Just don't add another folder for style. You can go ahead and delete it as well. It shouldn't be an issue. So that style folder was just for sort of distinguishing between the two files, HTML and CSS. I just wanted to keep them different. So you can do that. Just keep it in the main folder. Okay, just don't link it to okay, just href equal how we used to link it before. Just do the same process again. Okay, and make sure you have your style.css in the same folder where you have your index.html. Okay, now try saving it and check whether your CSS file is linked or it's not. So background equal to green, and if I go in my browser, I refresh it. So I have a green color background. Just check whether this part is working or no. Someone, yes, Shalom, you have raised your hand.
No, sir, I didn't put it down. I'll put it down.
Okay. So others, if it didn't work, so just open a style.css file in your main folder. So once it's working that way, just let me know.
Amir, can you repeat again that last part?
Yes. So what you do, if that is not working, just click Control N. Okay, it will open a new untitled document, and hit Control S and save it in your main folder only with the name style.css. Okay, open a new document, hit Control S and style.css. Make sure it's in the same folder, all right, of your whichever is your main folder directory, that is Amir Z. Okay, you have named it as say John Z or else John L or else your website's name. Okay, website. So make sure it's in the same folder, that's CSS and your index.html. Just check that. If both are in the same folder, then link it. Okay, link rel style sheet equals to type equal to text slash CSS, href equals to style.css. Did it work?
It didn't work. It may be a compatibility issue because is it because 32-bit machine?
No, it's not because of that. So what do? You save your style sheet in your main folder. How we used to do that before?
That's what I have done now.
Okay. So others, have they done this much? Have they linked their style sheet?
Amir, first I have to delete that CSS, style CSS.
Even if you keep it, it's not an issue, but
I
just
have
delete
to
it for
other link.
avoiding the confusion. Just delete it.
Okay.
Okay, how we used to link our style sheet before, just do that our traditional way. Keep the style sheet in the same folder as your index.html. Okay, don't create a separate folder for style.css.
Is it okay we keep it the same, or do we have to remove it out?
Others, if it worked in the previous way, you all can keep it to that same way. So you have your styling in another folder, and for the ones who couldn't do it, so they can just create a new folder, I mean a new file named style.css. And how we used to link it before, you have to do the same thing.
Okay, thanks, Amir. Got it.
Okay, so if it's done, so others, if they have a similar issue, just let me know. So if everyone is done, just let me know quickly so we can proceed. So I have this file open. Okay, and you can remove that background which we had added before. Just remove it because we don't want that green color background, black color background, whatever. So make sure your file is having nothing. Now we will be creating a navigation bar, a top navigation. It's very famous. It's used in all the websites. Okay, each and every website has a navigation bar. So it can be a side navigation bar and it can be a top navigation bar. So mostly we prefer having a top navigation bar. Okay, so first thing we'll just add a comment. Okay, so we add a comment, you open and close these brackets, then this exclamatory mark, 2 hyphens, space, 2 hyphens. Okay, between the space you just write the comment, that is nav start. Okay, so you will know that your navigation bar is starting from here. Okay, copy the same thing and paste it over here, and over here you write nav end. So you will know your navigation bar is starting from here and it's ending over here. So just add this comment. It's only for a record purpose so that you can recall that here is my navigation bar. Have you all done this much? If you all have done this much, just let me know quickly. Just open 2 comments. Okay, commenting is done using these less than and greater than brackets, then an exclamatory mark. Okay, so one person is done. Exclamatory mark, 2 hyphens, and then you write the text, then 2 hyphens again. If you don't add these 2 hyphens, the body and the HTML will also get commented out. Okay, it's, right now it's not. If I just remove this 1 hyphen over here, so you see my body and HTML is also getting commented. Okay, so 2 people are done. Others, just let me know. So if your first step is not yet done, your style sheet linking, no problem. We'll focus on the front end code right now, and in the later half of the class we will do this. So just add these 2 comments, small comments, nav start and nav end. Okay, then we will create a division over here. All right, we'll create a division and we will name it. Okay, division, and we'll give it a class. Okay, class, and we'll give the name of the class as nav. All right, nav, or you can give it something else as well. It shouldn't be an issue at all. So I hope you all have given it a class, and within this class you all open this a tag and href equal to the name of your file. Okay, so my first link will be of home. Okay, home. So my home page is index.html. Index.html. My next link is of href equal to, say I want to keep my activities.html as my second link. Okay, so in the second a tag I'll write activities, the name of your file, and then your extension .html, and then the name of your link. So you can give it any name. Okay, so I'm writing activities only. then a href equal to my next file is about.html, about.html. Okay, then the name of my link, that is about, and then I have to close my a tag. Then about tag is done. Then I have my next page as members.html and contact.html. Okay, so a tag I'll open, href equal to, okay, and then the name of my link, that is members. And you can keep the name as our members also, or sort of something else as well, so that shouldn't be an issue. A href equal to contact.html. Okay, so once y'all are done with this much, yes, someone has joined in late, so what you have to do, others just do this much and let me know. All right, so quickly what you can do is you just create a folder over here, okay, on your desktop, and you give it a new name. Okay, it can be anything. It can be, say, your name or my first website. Give it any name, and within that particular folder you just create a file with the name index.html. Okay, if you can do that much.
Just a file name index.html.
Yes, file name index.html in your new folder. Okay, just create a new folder. I don't want you to use your old folder. All right, make sure you have a new folder and file name index.html, and open that folder in your text editor. If you're using Sublime, go to file and then open folder, and that particular folder you have to open. Others, are they done with creating all these links? So suppose you have like only 3 of these. So suppose you have only home. Yes, I'm sorry, I got cut out. So I hope you all have made these many links: your home page, your activities page, about page, members, and contacts. Suppose if you have only 3 of these files, suppose you don't have many HTML links, so you can just reduce this number. So in href, you have to write the name of your file. All right, if the spelling of your activities is wrong, make sure you write the name of your file which you had saved it with. Suppose I missed an I, so over here I'll miss an I again. So make sure you write the exact same spelling. All right, so, and then these are the names of your the names of your links. Okay, home, activities, about, and you can create a better name, a more creative name according to your wish. So if you go in your browser, you see all these links are being seen over here. Okay, are you able to see all these links in your browser? And the one who just joined, have you created a new folder and saved a file name
Yes, sir.
index.html? Okay, that's great. So you just have to open the basic tags of yours, that is head and body, and in your body tag just open these 2 comments. All right, this comment over here, nav start and nav end. And in the break, when I give a 15 to 20 minute break, I will explain you what else to add. So right now you just blindly write all this code. A href equals to, don't write the name of the files right now, you just write href equal to nothing. Also it will do. Make sure you write the names of your which file, if you haven't saved the, or you haven't href, like you haven't linked the same file, okay, the same name, href equal to the name, correct name, then it will show that particular error. Like I don't have a file name, say con. Okay, I save it, I go in my browser, refresh it, and when I click my contact link, So it will show that your file couldn't be accessed. Why? Because I don't have such a file. So what will I do? Make sure you write the name of the file correctly. So is it happening for all your links or a particular link? So right now I named it as contact.html. You see I have a contact.html file and your index page is not showing. So what you can do, you just right click and open that page now in your browser.
Yes, I did that, but the message your file couldn't be accessed is showing now.
You open that file in your folder, like just go in your folder and
No, in the browser.
hmm.
In the browser, I opened my main file and I just got this message. Earlier, the background was coming, but now when I refreshed it with all of the navigation thing, it's
You
not
must have
coming.
changed the location of your file index.html, or you must have deleted that file by mistake. Just check that again. See, the reason why home is coming in purple, it's showing it has been clicked. Why? Because the link to our home page is index.html. Okay, if you just change the name to something else, okay, basically when a purple link comes in your even in your Google search engine, it shows that you have accessed that link. So if I just change it to ABC, I save it, I refresh it, so you see my home is no longer in a sort of a purple color. The reason it's coming in purple is because you have opened that particular file, because you have opened this index.html, right? We are accessing this page right now, so therefore it's showing this. So if I click on activities, right now I have nothing in my activities file, but still when I go back, it shows that I have gone to this particular file. If I go in about, I go back, you see it's again purple. If I go in contact, I go back, you will see it's again in purple. You're most welcome. Make sure you all can see all of this in your file, all of your buttons. Okay, that's great. So now it's being seen. That's great. So you'll have done this much. All right. So
Amir.
now the main thing is the styling. Anyone has a question? Anyone is not able to see something in the browser or is unable to follow a step? Just let me know right now.
Amir, I am not able to see
the names of your this.
Yes.
So I hope you have added a name to your links and you have opened this particular file only in your browser. Like you can go to your folder and then click on index.html.
Yes, I've opened that.
And I hope you have written all of these links on all of this code in your index.html only.
Yes.
Have you saved it? Control S.
1 minute, I think so. 1 minute.
See, when you haven't saved anything, it shows a circle over here on the top. Okay, if you see over here, instead of an X, it shows a circle. So if it's showing a circle, means you haven't saved that file. So when you hit Control S, you can see this X over here. Just try saving it and refresh your browser and you should see these links. This is just basic, or else you must have forgotten to add 2 hyphens in your comment. Okay, if I just remove this hyphen over here, I save it, and I go in my browser, I refresh, you see all of this content has been commented. Make sure you add a hyphen.
Can I share my page?
Yes, you can share your screen. I'll just stop my sharing. Others have, can you all see the links in your document?
Which links?
All of this, whatever you have typed, this href equal to this, and can you see your home, activities, members, and contact dot only can you see all of this? Like it should appear like this.
Only one of my HTML files is not, the about one is saying the file could not be accessed.
Because you must have not named it correctly in your href. Href equal to the name of your file. Suppose instead
is
of
showing up.
about, you forgot the T by mistake, so it won't be
No,
seen.
it's there. I checked that as well.
Just check the name of your file again. It's about.html.
We'll check because you mentioned about the spelling. Is it?
about.html. Make sure that file is in the same folder. And so you can just share your screen, so I can check what mistake or what error is being seen. Others, if you have a error or a problem, just let me know. It can be any sort of issue or problem. It shouldn't be an issue.
Can you
Okay.
see?
Okay. And see, what is not being seen? The last link, contacts. See, if you go in your 16th line, you'll see you have missed the double inverted comma after HTML. After L, you have missed the double inverted comma.
Okay. Now my that name also, there is on top, if you see the web page. Can I share that page?
Yes, share it. Others, you'll have a problem, a doubt, an issue, just let me know.
Look at this title. Why that link and all those things are coming there?
Yes, can you just show your code, because in your title tag you have missed something then.
Yeah.
Just go on new share, and I want to see your code, your Sublime Text.
Where?
I can't see your Sublime Text. Just click on share again and
Okay.
select that. Yes. I want to see your Sublime Text, your text editor. Others, anyone is having a problem?
Yes. I'll just share my screen. Let me know when.
Yes, yes. After this Arun father is done, then title. You see TITILE. See the closing of the title tag after father Stan. TITILE. By mistake, you have added an extra I.
Okay.
Yes, just remove that I.
Yeah, thanks.
And your other content is not being seen. Just remove, just don't leave a space between this exclamatory mark and the hyphens in your 18th line. If you go in your 18th line,
Yeah.
just don't leave a space between your first exclamatory mark and your icon. I mean your hyphen.
Okay. Yes. You mean here?
Yes. Next to your exclamatory mark. Yes.
There is, no?
Yeah, don't leave that space. Don't leave space.
Okay.
Like how you have added the first comment. Others also, please don't leave the space. Even your hyphen has a space. Hyphen and your exclamatory mark. You see? Yes. And click yes. And try saving it and check it if it's working. And make sure your division is before the comment.
Yeah.
Okay, go on. Yes. And okay, save it. And if you open that file in your browser, can you share your screen again? Anyone else who had a problem, just let me know. So there's one more person who wants to share the screen. Anyone else? Is it being seen?
No.
Your links cannot be seen. Can you just share your screen again?
See?
Just refresh your browser, F5, or else hit the refresh button.
Yes.
It's not. Just click the refresh button.
See?
Oh, just go in your text editor again and just right click and open in browser. Try doing that.
You mean close everything?
Just show your text editor again.
Okay.
Otherwise-
Father Arun, you can share your when you're hitting share, just hit screen, not like the application. Then you won't have to stop and.
Say it again, Shalom.
Father, see, if you when clicking on share, the green button there,
Yes.
click on screen, not like the application. Otherwise, then you'll have to stop and start sharing on and on again. The screen button.
Green.
No problem. Just share your text editor for now and open the file in the browser.
Yeah.
Yes, right click. So anywhere in your file, just
Yeah.
right click, and or else you can go to your folder and click on that file.
Click on which file? Index?
Index.html. Just click on it.
Yes.
Is it being seen? Are your links being seen?
What the index one?
Yes, just hit on index.html.
Yes.
Can you see the links now? Or they can't be seen?
Can't be seen.
Oh. Just copy the entire A tag. Okay, just copy the entire A tag
Okay.
from the start till the last A tag. Just go in your text editor, A tags, okay, below your division tag. A tag, division, yes. Copy from there till the last A tag
Yes.
and hit tab. The tab button is there now above caps lock.
Yeah.
Yes. Save it.
Yes.
Just let me see your code. Oh, so you have closed your body tag before. Make sure you see where yes. So yes, so delete it and make sure you close the body tag below. Yes, yes. Yes, save it now, and now you should see it. So your entire code should be there within your body tag. Okay, if you have added any code after your body tag, it will not be seen at all. Okay, now go in your browser and hit F5 or just refresh the page, and then it should work. Can you see it, or it's still not being seen?
Still not.
Did you refresh that page?
Yes.
Or I'll just remove the comments which you have added. Before you used to see link tags and all, when you used to practice before, were
Yes.
they visible?
Yes. Yes.
So just remove the comments which we have added, nav end and nav start.
Yes.
Now save it and just check whether you can see it or not.
No, can't be seen.
And is the first error being solved? This title tag
No.
error?
No.
So I think so you just close your browser, close your entire browser and then open the browser again.
Okay.
And now you open it again in your this and just check if it's working. And till that time someone else can share their screen and just solve their doubt. So what is your doubt? I think so someone named
No, yeah, it got done.
okay,
I
got
missed.
done.
I saved it with an extra dot. That's the reason it was not going through.
Okay. Others, anyone else has a doubt or cannot see these tags in their page? So you try running your browser again and your code again, and I hope it works. So I think we shall proceed with the
Sir?
class. Yes.
Sir, I think father put UTF-5 or something like that in the meta tag.
Oh, so yes. So if you have added that, then that will not work. Then make sure you have UTF-8 written.
8.
Yes, UTF-8.
Yes.
So now save it and just try it. Or else you can just remove the extra meta tags and the language type and all. Father Jude, you have any problem or something, or you can see these links?
I can see the links here.
Okay, that's great. And others, I hope if anyone still can't see these links, just let me know quickly. Okay, so now we will be styling our navigation bar. Okay, you see we have to do a lot of styling in our navigation bar. So what we'll do, first we'll style the tag which we had assigned it. Say we had given this as nav. Okay, so you go in your style tag and write dot and nav. Okay, nav, and then these open these curly brackets, and then you should add a background color. Okay, background, I'm adding aqua. Then I'll add a color, say black. Then text decoration equals to none, and just save this much. And if I go in my browser, I refresh it, you see this is being seen. Okay, text decoration. Okay, so yes, so here I'll choose this A tag. Okay, and for background, we'll add a background over here in another nav thing. Okay, nav, then background, and over here background equal to aqua. All right, just save this much. So you must see this much in your browser, like the color is black, background is aqua. So you write the background in tag known as nav, and class known as nav, and you open another class nav, then this less than greater than sign, and a, these curly brackets, color equal to black, text decoration none. Once you are done with this much, then we will add some more style. Okay, we'll increase the font size. Okay, it's too small. Font size, we'll make it 20 pixels. Okay, so now it's 20 pixels. I want it a bit more, so I'll keep it to 28 pixels. Yeah, so right now we have this 28 pixels font size. Okay, now we'll add padding within the A tag. Okay, within the A tag we want padding. You see this activities, home and all, they are very close to each other. Okay, we don't want that, so we can add padding top, okay, we'll add different sort of paddings. Padding top, say 8 pixels, okay, and padding bottom also, we'll add 8 pixels, okay, padding bottom 8 pixels. Save it, refresh it. Okay, padding is not working as well. We'll add margin, and margin. Okay, save it. So we'll add a padding in our main navigation thing only. Padding, say top. Okay, padding top. So we are basically adding a padding on our for our class navigation. So I'll add 8 pixels over here and padding bottom also. Bottom 8 pixels. Okay, 8 pixels. I'll remove this margin top from here. Save it. Refresh my browser. Now I feel there's some padding. So we'll add more padding towards the left. You see all these links are very close to each other. So we'll add a space by just adding padding left. All right, we want space towards the left, or else you can write right as well. We want it only towards the left. Okay, padding left, and write say 7 pixels. So they have a padding left, and over here you add a padding left again. Padding left, say 6 pixels. So now they have a bit more padding from each other, like they have more space. So if I make it to say 10 pixels, so now you see all of them, they have been sort of spread out. Okay, they are not very close to each other. So I prefer adding like 13 pixels of padding left. Okay, so now you see all of them have a space from each other. So if this much is done, just let me know. So you just have to write this much code, open a navigation or this nav class, and you give it a background, a padding top, a padding bottom, a padding left. Then you style your nav, then this less than greater than sign, this A, that stands for your A tag, I mean your link tag, and then open the curly brackets, add a color, text decoration, and font size, and a padding left. So just add this much, then we shall go ahead. If you all are done with this, just let me know. So we shall proceed. And in the meantime, Arun father, right? Father Arun, is that problem solved? Can you see it?
Yes, it is solved. Thanks.
Okay, that's great. If not, then just let me know. Okay, so it's not an issue. Like everyone has some sort of bugs and all in the code in the start, and I think so you shall solve that. So I hope it's done.
Should I add that navigation again on the HTML now?
Yes. So now you go in your style file.
Yes.
And you add this much style.
Yeah, that I have done.
Okay.
But HTML that I removed, no, deleted that. Should I add it again?
Which HTML?
You go to that. Sorry, not index.
Index.html. You have changed the name.
No. Can you go to your index notepad? Now you are in style, no?
Yes.
Then you shift
okay,
to.
Okay. Yes, I shifted. Yes.
Yeah, that next to the body that you have.
A comment.
Yeah. Should I do that here or not required?
You can do it.
Okay.
Not an issue. Just try. If at all the code won't work, then just remove the comment again.
Okay.
Yes, but most probably it should work. And the title is being seen clearly.
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay. So others, have you all just styled this much? So one person is already done. Others, can you all see the change? Okay, done, done, done. Okay, that's great. So can you all see your browser like this? It's showing this much. So when you click on your home page, like you should be in your index.html. If you go to your activities, again, there should be a blank page. About, again, a blank, members, blank, contact, blank. So if you have a broken link, sort of it shows that no, this file can't be accessed. Just check the names of your files. All right, there might be a spelling mistake, or you have forgotten the one letter or something like that. So therefore it won't be seen. So if you all are done with this, then what you can do, you can add a border radius. Okay, it's not compulsory. I want it a bit curved, so I'm adding a border radius. Okay, border radius, say 7 pixels is good enough for me. Just 7 pixels, so it's slight curved. Okay, it's not that sharp. You see, it's slight curved over here, and it's not extremely sharp. And yes, so we shall proceed. Border radius, then you can add a hover effect. Okay, say you want to, when you hover it, you want sort of a change. Okay, so dot nav. Okay, you go in your dot nav, select your a tag on a, and then hover. Okay, we'll just change the color to, say, right now we are doing it to red. Just see if it's working. So now I'm hovering it, so the color is being changed. So just add a hover effect. So you can make this color something else as well. I'll change it from red to white. Okay, and I'll change the background to, say, black. Okay, add these colons and semicolons correctly. So you see, when I'm hovering it, so I can see this sort of change over here. My black color can be seen. So you see that there's a bit more space from the left hand side. Okay, over here also there's a bit more space from the left hand side over here also. So what we will do is, we will add all of this in the center. Okay, okay, text align and say center. Save this much, refresh it. Okay, it's still not in the center. Okay, align items, done. Okay, center. Okay, leave that aligning part. So you see, when you hover it, it's still showing these sharp borders. Okay, so we can add a border radius to this particular thing as well. So we'll just make our display equals to flex. Okay, display flex. Okay, so display equal to flex is not that great option, so we'll just remove this. Okay. Yeah, so you can actually have a border radius for your a tag as well. So here you'll write border radius, and border radius can be like sort of 5 pixels only, or you can keep it to 7 pixels as well. So when you hover it, you see there's a sort of a curved disc, okay, in your document, and it's not that sharp. Okay, so when you hover it, you see there is a change in the color and it doesn't remain the same. So if you all are done with this much, just let me know. So I'll just reduce my font size so you all can see the entire code. Yes. If you all are done with this, just let me know. This hover effect, you can change it to any color you like. And this particular, yes, so someone is done. Others, if you all are done, just let me know. Okay, one more person is done. So shall I proceed? Okay, one more person is done. So I think I shall proceed with the styling. Okay, so we have added this text align. All right, so we can add this text align in this as well. Text align center. Let's see if it works. Okay, no, it's not functioning that well. So I'll see what's that bug and I'll just let you all know. So if you all can see this much only, say this, that this hover effect can be seen and all that, so then we shall proceed. So what else we can add is, we can add a font family. Okay, a font family to our A tag. Okay, see, this is optional. If you wish to add a font family, you can do that and say I want a font family. You can use Google Fonts as well. You can use a font from your notepad as well. I like this Cooper font. I'll add this font, save it. Let's see how it looks. So you see I have this particular font for my document. If I just expand my browser, you see all are coming in one particular page. So after the font family is done, you go in your index.html and you add another this ID over here and give the name of the ID as anything, say NAVV. Okay, save it and just leave it like that. And for your index.html, for your home page, you add a ID. Okay, no, add a class and write active. Okay, just write active and then go in your style tag and we'll style a class name active. Okay, so for styling it, we'll just write dot active, and over here we will write color equals to white, background equals to black. Okay, save it. Color equal to white, background equal to black. So we'll change this active and we'll make it an ID only. So we'll add a hash symbol over here, hash active, and we'll make this an ID active. Okay, save it. And over here, well, gone. Yes, let's save this code. So you see my home button, by default it has sort of an yes. So the code in the index.html is, I'll just copy this entire thing. Okay, I'll copy it and I'll share it in the chat box. Okay, so you can just copy that entire code. Okay, paste it over here, and you can just use this code. All right, so I've added an ID name active, and I've styled it over here as well. So I'll add a border, I mean a border radius, say 5 pixels only. Okay, 5 pixels. So I have a border radius. So this is showing that I'm in my home tag. Okay, I'll just remove this Cooper to monospace. Okay, so it shows that I'm in this particular sort of page. So wherever you add this ID equals to active, what will happen is it will show that this particular page you are on. Okay, if I just change it to my active activities.html, so you see my activities.html is highlighted, the name activities. Okay, so rest of them, when I hover it, I see that effect. So this ID equals to active, you can keep this ID as something else as well. Okay, it can be anything according to your choice. So right now I'm in my home page. So you see, I can see my home page being highlighted. All right, so if you all are done with this much, just let me know. All of you all are done with this much, just let me know. Just add this ID thing. Okay, this ID thing, and make sure that when you go in your browser, okay, when you refresh it, you see this home is highlighted by default. Others are all done with the navigation, this hover effect.
Can you show me the style CSS page?
Yes, so can you see it?
Yes.
Okay.
Sir, can you also have your browser at the side?
Yes, I'll do that. Just a second.
Yes, sir. And if you could just hover over home.
So when you hover over this home button, you will see there's no
There's no change.
like when I hover on this home, you
Okay.
see there won't be any change. But when I hover on these other tags, I mean other buttons, I can see a change over here.
Right. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Once everyone is done, just let me know so I can proceed. So I think I shall proceed. So you can add a float as well in your this. Suppose if you want all your items towards the left or towards the right, what you can do, you can just float towards the left. All right, save it. Can you all see my browser?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So right now it's towards the left. If I just change it from left to say right, okay, right. So, and if I expand my screen, so you see all of them are towards the left or towards the right. So it's just occupying the entire space. So instead of that, you can add this attribute inside your a tag. Okay. Okay. Control V, save. Okay. So it's just jumping outside. So just you can just leave this float thing as it is, and you go over here and you see all your things over here. You can add it in the center as well. If at all you add the center tag in your document, so all of your content will be displayed in the center of your HTML page. Okay, so if I go in my browser, you see if I just hit Control Shift and I in my browser, you see all of this content has become very small in this Galaxy Fold. If I go to my iPhone X, so it's still very small. So what will I do? I will add this particular syntax. Okay, suppose if there would be more links, so what would happen? This particular page, it wouldn't look responsive. Okay, so for adding a responsive for adding a responsive attribute, you just have to go in your meta tag again, and you have to write meta space. So meta, yes, name equals to viewport and content equals to this. I'll just share it in the chat box. I can just copy it exactly and just paste it quickly over here. I'll explain you all each and everything. Okay, so when you read this particular thing, meta name equals to viewport, content equals to width equals to device width, means you are saying that the browser, my document should have the width of the device, okay, not of my HTML document. Okay, and scale should be 1. It can be less than 1, like if you have added 1 over there, so it will occupy your entire screen. So if I just go and refresh and I hit Control Shift and I, so you see it's trying to occupy my entire screen right now. But what is happening? My other characters are being jumped down. All right, so we don't want that to happen. So we will add some JavaScript in your HTML document. Okay, so over here I have added this tag. Okay, I'll just copy this and I'll share it in the chat box, so I can just paste it and I'll explain you all everything in this particular line as well. Okay, so you have to go in your last tag. Okay, after which is, suppose your contact page is your last page, you have to just go there and just paste this particular query over here. Okay, so once you paste it, okay, your I should be within this. Okay, and I'll just put my a tag over here. Yes, so href equals to script colon void 0, means we are just sort of sending this file and we are adding a script to your HTML document. Okay, and a class icon, it doesn't matter, and how we add this class over here, how we added a class named nav, we are adding a class name icon in our a tag. Okay, and on click we have added a function. Okay, my function, this my function can have any name. Okay, you can give it as function1, or you can give any function you wish. Okay, I just keep it to my function. And these brackets, they stand for the function. Okay, it stands for your function. So in Python, what we do, we add these brackets, and then within these brackets we add the function over here. So you just leave it to that much. And this is for the button. Okay, for your icon, this view. So if we are going to use a hamburger symbol, and for that we have to link a style sheet. Okay, if I just go over here and I'll send the link of the style sheet, which I'll have to include in your file. Okay, link rel style sheet, and okay, just copy this much, and I'll send you all a style sheet. Make sure you add that style sheet in your head tag. Okay, if I go in my chat, yes. Okay, style sheet link, we are linking it to a style sheet, href equals to https, and then there's this link. Okay, so make sure you have this style sheet linked. Okay, the position of the style sheet doesn't matter. I'll add it anywhere over here, and I'll just save it. Okay, and when I go in my browser, I refresh my browser, you see there's a hamburger sign over here, a hamburger button over here. Just close it, and you see there's a hamburger button over here. It should be seen when I sort of am viewing my website in a mobile phone. Okay, I right now, if I expand my browser, you see this hamburger symbol is still being seen over here. So now what we will do, we'll add a script. Okay, we link this file to a script. So the script has to be at the end of your HTML document, or else it can be within your HTML document. So here I'll write another comment over here. Scripts, and I'll close it. This comment is not required, and I'll add a script. Okay. Okay, script type equals to text JavaScript, and okay, src equals to, then the name of your file. Okay, so we'll be saving our script in an includes folder. Okay, write the name of your folder, includes a /, and then the name of our file. So here, if you go in your includes folder, you have nothing over here, so we'll hit Control N, and we'll save this document in our includes folder. You go here and you save it as whatever you wish. Okay, I'm saving it as responsive.js. Okay, means over here I'll be adding all my responsive viewing over here in the responsive.js. Okay, just save it, and here we will add our JavaScript. Okay, I'll send you the JavaScript. You'll have to just copy it and paste it in a responsive.js file. So just include the script. If you want, I can just share the name, I mean this line. Do you all want this line, or you all will type it by yourselves?
We'll type.
Okay, make sure you add the name of your folder in the src. Okay, how we used to add a source to your image tag. Okay, img, then src equals to includes /responsive.js, and then you have to just close your script tag. You don't need to write anything over here in between. Just open it and close your script tag. Okay, and save it. I'll share the script with all of you all. Have you all just added the script?
So can you go back, please? to the index.
Yeah, can you?
Okay, one second. Okay. Yes, so here you go at the end of your page, just before your body tag. Okay, just before your body tag. Okay, make sure you add the script within your body tag, and you have to write type equals to text slash JavaScript. Even if you don't write that, it doesn't matter, no problem.
I just had a question. The responsive JS that it's a new thing we create and put it under the includes file, correct?
Yes, in the includes folder.
Okay, thanks.
So src equals to the name of your folder and then the name of your file, that is responsive.js. Suppose if you have written the name as javascript.js, just write javascript.js. So the name of your file and the extension. So once you all are done with that much, just let me know.
So we have to copy whatever you have written, like function, my function, and all.
Yes, I'll send it to you all in your in the chat box so that you all don't miss out on something. Otherwise, the script won't work. So I'll just share it with you all once you all are done with adding the script line. So just let me know once you all are done.
Where do we have to save this responsive HTML.html?
In a folder known as includes.
Okay.
So you shared that link rel equal to style sheet and some link. Where do we have to put that one?
That's in your head tag. It's for the button over here. You see this hamburger symbol over here. We want this button in our this web page.
Menu button type.
Yes, like this. We want to see it like this.
Okay.
So once you click on this, it should sort of open your list. And once you have expanded your browser, it won't open your list.
Oh, thank you.
You're most welcome.
So in my browser, when I refreshed it after copy pasting all of those links and all, there was a greater to sign above the navigation bar.
There was
A greater to sign.
so you must have added a greater sign somewhere, and you must have forgotten to close these double inverted commas somewhere. Just check your code.
Okay, I'll check it again.
You just go on inspect element and say if you just search for it, so you will find it. So others, if you all have linked your JavaScript, this particular syntax, that is script equals to type slash JavaScript, even this you don't write, it's no problem. Okay, it shouldn't be an issue. Main is your src equals to includes slash then the name of your file with the extension .js. After you all are done, just let me know. Okay, there are people who are done.
In your chat, when you give us a text, how do you cut paste into the browser?
Not in your browser. You have to paste it in your this text editor.
How do you do that?
Just take your cursor and just select everything like this. Like suppose if I want to copy it, so right click and just don't leave the mouse pad and just scroll down till wherever you want it.
So my code on the script file has got a couple of red highlights. So I can't figure out where is it gone wrong, even though I've just copied it exactly from your screen.
So were you able to copy it from the chat?
Not from the chat. Yeah, we can only select from your chat, but it's not getting copied.
If you
That
weren't
option
able to
isn't coming
copy
up.
it, just let me know.
Not be able to copy.
Yeah, I don't think anyone is able to copy it. We have to type it ourselves.
No, so when you select it, just select all and just right click, or you can press Control C and then go wherever you want to paste it and press Control V.
So are you all done with this much? So shall I share this JavaScript code with you all?
Yeah, it blocks my copy option from the chat.
If yes, then let me know fast. So I'm sharing the JavaScript thing, and okay, just copy this entire JavaScript and you just paste it in your script.js or responsive.js. So I'll just share it in the chat box. Okay, so you see there is a function. Okay, we have declared a function over here. If you see in our HTML page, we had declared a function over here. Okay, on click equal to my function. So when you go to this JavaScript file, so we have started the file with this. Oh yeah, it's over here. Function and then space, then name of the function, my function. If I just hover on this, so you see it's on line 28 of my index.html. Okay, if I go on index.html, you see it's in my 28th line, and this function's name, okay, my function. Then I've opened these curly brackets. Okay, var stands for a variable x, and it's just getting an element by id. Okay, get element by id. So we have given this id over here, nav. Okay, navv and not nav. Okay, so we have given this id as nav. Okay, so if x class name equals to nav, like if the name of the class is navigation, so all of these buttons, they have a class name navigation, right? All of these have a class name as navigation. So what does it have to do? It has to add a class name named responsive and a class name nav. Okay, so it's just basically adding a responsive class, and we will be styling this responsive class, and else it will have this normal navigation styling. Okay, so in our responsive this class, I will show you all what you'll have to add. Okay, so just go in your this. Have you all saved it? You have to hit Control S. Once you just paste this much code, you'll have to hit Control S.
Sir, can you send the link to the WhatsApp?
If you're done with this
instead?
much, just let me know.
So
I have
can
to
we,
just paste this function, my function, then the function, then these brackets over here. Get element by ID nav, and then the class name as navigation, then a responsive class we are adding. So just let me know if you have added it.
Yes, done.
excuse me, sir. Sir, can you, instead of sending the link on the Zoom chat, send it to the WhatsApp chat instead? Hello?
I think he's not able to hear.
Oh, oh.
I think we'll just type it.
Have you
I'll
saved
do
the
it if you
script?
want. I'll send it on WhatsApp.
Responsive.js.
Yeah, that's better.
Yes.
Yeah, send it on WhatsApp, please.
Yes, just give me a minute. Huh?
If not, just if yes, then just let me know if you all have saved it. So once you all have saved it, make sure you have a class icon over here in this, and then you have to go to your style sheet, and we will just make this display equal to block. Okay, display block, and text align, say center. Okay, so everything is there in the center of a page. If you want, you can align items as well. So I can add this much in my this. Okay, if I just increase my this. So have you all saved the text, that JavaScript file?
Yes.
If yes, then let me know. So now we will be styling this ID known as this icon. Okay, so we have added this top nav. Okay, the navigation bar, we have styled the navigation bar also, and you have assigned a font size, text decoration, a hover effect, and now we have assigned active this also ID over here. Okay, so now we will be styling our icon ID and sort of the responsive styling. Okay, so if I go and I type dot nav, and then the name of the icon, okay, dot icon. So for my nav, I'm selecting this ID known as icon. I'm giving this display equal to none. Okay, so what will happen is it won't be seen in my browser. Okay, you see my hamburger sign has gone away. Can you see it? Just write this nav space dot icon curly brackets display equal to none. So make sure this hamburger sign has gone. If you want, I can just expand my browser. I mean my text editor as well. So has the hamburger sign disappeared from your top navigation bar? It shouldn't be seen right now. After you add this, is it done? Yes. So now we will be adding this particular syntax, that is at, yes, at media at media screen, okay, and we will assign a max width. Okay, someone has to leave, so you can go ahead. No, I can't hear you all. If you all are speaking something, I'm unable to listen to you all. Someone can just try speaking so that I can can someone say something, because I can't hear anyone speak. So I don't want that problem to
Hello, can you hear
occur
us?
again.
Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear us?
Okay, so you have to
So
write
while
at
speaking,
media screen, and you have to assign a max width. Okay, okay, max width, okay, not a max height, and you can assign it to okay. No, I can't hear any of y'all. If y'all have a doubt, y'all can just share it in the chat box, because I'm unable to hear anything what y'all are speaking. So you can just raise your hand and control continue speaking. I mean with your this. Are y'all able to unmute yourselves? Okay, so I have no
So can you hear us now?
knowledge about why isn't it not functioning. So my speaker is like to the full limit. Right now y'all can just continue putting your questions in the chat box. Okay. Amiga, phone भी है. Now can someone just try speaking or something? So
can you hear us?
I can hear you all. I can't hear anyone. Can someone just try speaking?
Hello,
Okay, it doesn't
sir.
matter. You all can just write your queries in the chat box, and yeah, I'm continuing. So you write a max width equal to say 600 pixels. 600 pixels is good enough. Okay, 600 pixels, and then you add this function over here. Okay, these brackets, and then you write dot nav. Okay, dot nav, and you write a, then this colon, and then you write not. Okay, not this colon again, and first. Okay, not first child, and then you have to write this bracket and write display equal to none. Okay, what does this mean? That except my first option. Okay, over here, if I go in my website, I hope y'all can see my screen. Okay, except my first option, rest everything shouldn't be seen. All right, if I just expand my browser, you see all of this other attributes, they can be seen, but except my first child, that is my first link, that is home. Okay, nothing else should be seen. Okay, if I just save that much, okay, and I go in my browser again, I refresh it, and say if I just go in my developer tools, so you see except home, nothing is being seen. Is that working with all of y'all? Except home, nothing should be seen. So you have to write this at media screens and max width, then this colon and 600 pixels. Just assign this value, don't change it. Just write 600 pixels and write dot nav. That is the name of your name of our ID over here. Okay, class ID. Except my first child, nothing should be seen. Okay, if at all you all are able to do this much, and then you just go in your developer tools and you check if it's working, then it should be great. If it's not working, just let me know. After that, again you have to write dot nav space then a dot icon. Okay, and you can leave a space over here as well. Okay, icon. Then you what are we doing right now? We are going in a navigation navigation division. We are selecting the link and the a tag which is in our icon, which is having this icon class. Okay, and what we'll do, we will add a float. Okay, float say right. Okay, right, and this colon. Have you all successfully managed to when you all go in the developer tools, can you all stop seeing that hamburger symbol? If yes, then it's great. If not, then just let me know. Okay, so now what are we doing? We are going in a .nav, our navigation class, and we are selecting our a tag. Okay, and the a tag which has this icon ID, icon class, and Control Shift and I. Okay, if you're just right click and click on inspect element as well, right click and inspect, and make sure y'all are in the mobile format. Okay, this mobile format, or else if you are not in this mobile format also, it make sure your browser screen is small. Okay, if your browser screen is big, so you can just make it small as well. You see this max width is just increasing, and once it crosses 600 pixels, okay, over here, see, and now it has crossed 600 pixels, so I am able to see my all my buttons over here. Okay, I hover them, I can see them. But if it's less than 600 pixels, you see there's nothing over here, nothing to be seen over here. Okay, so make sure if your hamburger, I mean your other things are not being seen, then what is not coming? Can you tell others can you stop seeing the hamburger sign as well as the other things? You'll have to just see home. All right, if you all want, I can just share this text in the chat box as well, and I can display equals to right. Okay, other things are still being seen. Okay, what about others? Can you just see the home button and not others? Display equals to block. Okay, save it. And now I can see my hamburger sign over here. So I'll just share all of this. Yes, make sure you copy this entire thing, even these brackets. Y'all shouldn't yes, the menus. Okay, so I have just shared the code. You'll just copy this code. So I think so you haven't added this line. Okay, dot nav a, then this colon, then not then there's bracket. So we are not selecting the first child, we are not selecting the first element. Okay, so when you go in your sort of website creation and all, so this the first element in your ID or the first element in your class or in that particular division is your first child. Okay, it's your first child, then comes the next child, then comes the next child, then second, third, fourth, fifth, and so on. So what are we writing over here in the navigation, in the nav class? All right, in the nav class, not the first child, we are just exempting the first child and we are displaying everything again. Okay, now it's come, that's great. So can you see the hamburger sign as well? Hamburger sign should also be seen. Okay, then that's perfect. So if I just explain it to you all again, how if you just remove this much code, okay, this code I've selected nav a dot icon and float right and display block, and if I just backspace it, I save it, so my hamburger sign won't be seen. So we are able to see it. Why? Because we have added a style over here. So if I would just write first child and my second child, okay, comma, save it. Okay, then it's including all the childs over here. Okay, just comma. Okay, no, so it's we should have assigned the, so yes, so first child is being exempted, rest all of them are not being seen, and my hamburger sign can be seen. All right, so if you have others can see this much. If I just close my developer tools and this chat box as well, and control shift I, I just make it small, so you all should be able to see this hamburger sign as well as my home button over here. If that much is visible, then we shall proceed. If not, then just let me know. Others, just let me know fast if this code is working or not. If anything is not working, just let me know. I can just copy this entire code and just share it with you all in your chat box. So you all want me to share the entire style sheet? So one person wants the entire style sheet. So I had this code snippet, okay, in which I have added a few more things. So I'll share it exactly. I'll just add a few more things over here. Nav, and I'll just remove it. Oh, okay. Overflow equals to hidden, and I'll just keep the background color as it is, and control X. Okay, control V, and I'll remove the extra things. Okay, I'll just copy this entire thing, paste it over here, save this much, and then the hover effect, just remove this, and background, okay, this much is fine. Border radius, okay, I don't need a border radius. Okay, I'll just keep, save this much. I'll just see my code. Yes, so my color over here I have changed it by mistake. Okay, 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 so I'll make my color as this. So I'll just share this entire code with you all, and you'll copy it, and I'll explain all the lines over here, okay, which I have added. Yes, the menu bar should be seen if it is less than 600 pixels. Okay, so I have shared a code in the chat box just now. 1 second. Yes. So you'll copy this entire code and just paste it in your style sheet. Okay. Okay, BLCK. Okay. So are you all able to see this much in your browser? Make sure you change the color of your this to black. Okay, I had added another color over here that was F2, F2, F2. Okay, you'll change it to black. Okay, just save it and make sure you have a black color hamburger sign and this home tag over here. So I'll increase the font size. It's pretty small over here. I'll keep it to say 27 pixels. Yes, now it's big. So is everyone able to see this much? If yes, then let me know fast. Okay, we have to add the function. When you click this hamburger sign, we have added a function, but we haven't added the function completely over here. Okay, so we have to add that function as well. Add sign before the media. Yes, the color doesn't sort of matter. If I just go in my preferences and I change the color scheme to say this, so the color has been changed. So you might be having another color scheme, so it doesn't matter. Make sure you don't have a space between your at and the media, or else it won't function. So are you all able to see this much? Only the home screen and the hamburger sign. So when you hover it, it should look like this. So suppose if your hamburger sign has some other color, you just go in your A tag, okay, where you have styled this here, okay, nav A, and you change the color, okay, over here, whatever color you want to assign, say black, you can assign it as black, or else you can assign as #000. It's perfectly correct. Are you all able to see this much home and your this hamburger sign, everyone? Say if you are unable to copy this text and you are using a mobile phone for this for your this I mean for the class, what you all can do, you all can open a WhatsApp web, and if I just go to whatsapp.com, and you can just open a WhatsApp web. I can share the code with you all right now on the WhatsApp as well. Okay, if I just go to WhatsApp web, you can log in your WhatsApp on your PCs. Okay, I hope you all know how to access WhatsApp web on your PCs. So everyone is using a mobile, I mean everyone is using a laptop for this class, or there are people with a mobile phone and a laptop who are typing the code in the laptop and viewing the class from the mobile phone. So if anyone is having problem while copying the code and pasting it, so I can share it in WhatsApp as well. So if you only this much, okay, when you click the navigation bar, nothing should happen. I mean this hamburger sign, nothing should happen. If this much is being seen, just let me know fast. Okay, home and the hamburger sign. Yes, so someone is saying done. So I'll copy this code and I'll send you all another piece of code in the chat box. You all paste it and I'll explain you exactly about this code as well. So here, just pay attention for 2 minutes. So here again, we are opening this function in the CSS, and at media screens, max width equal to 600 pixels. Okay, you see when I click this, nothing was happening. Okay, when you click this hamburger sign, nothing was happening. But you want something to happen. Okay, you want something to function over here. So here we have written .nav, the name of our class, and .responsive. We have added another class, okay, in our JavaScript, okay, class name responsive. And then we have added this icon and position equal to right, that is 0 top. Like when I click it, it should be on top. And which code if you have copied the first one or the next one? Last one just now, which I sent you. You have just copied and pasted it in your browser, I mean in your text editor. Acha, okay, the first one. So what has happened, actually you haven't assigned these IDs and these classes properly. So I'll share this code again with you, the front end code. So you all can just paste this in your HTML document as well. Just copy this entire thing and paste it.
We cannot copy from the chat.
Father, I don't think sir can hear you. Although just
So I've shared it.
highlight the entire thing and then
If you
just
see
press
this
Control
code,
C.
what is happening over here at media screens means at a screen having this particular max width, that is 600 pixels. You can easily change it to 500 pixels as well. You can change it to 100 pixels, 200 pixels, as much as you want. We keep it as a standard size, that is 600 pixels. Like just right click and then just drag the entire thing. So you should be able to copy it. So I'll just explain this to you all quickly, then we can go for a break, and then another half an hour we can discuss something else. That is your
So basically just copy the entire
okay.
thing.
So now just let me explain this part, and then I'll show you how to copy it and paste it. Okay. So y'all were unable to copy any code from the chat box, like the code which I gave y'all before as well. Y'all were unable to copy it.
Yes, unable to copy.
Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just explain this much. Okay, no problem. I'll just explain this much, and then I will show you how to get it from your this. Okay, so what is happening at media screens with max with 600 pixels? We are selecting our class and we are adding a class responsive. You see, if you go in your index.html, we haven't added a class name responsive. All right, but we have added it in our JavaScript this. Okay, JavaScript function. So basically this is a button over here which is creating all the effects. And what is happening, it is giving a position relative, and it's just giving an absolute position to the icon over here. You see the icon is sticking over here and it's not coming somewhere down. Okay, I'll just change the color of the icon as well. Equals, say, white. Okay, save it, refresh it. So you see now my color over here is white, so you can see my this, and I'm able to see the other content. So it's just basically making my display equals to block and float equals to none, and then text align left. So yes, so if there is no drop down list, what will I do? I will just copy my entire HTML and I'll send it to you all on WhatsApp. Okay, so we'll take a short break and we'll meet at 6 o'clock, and I'll show you all how to access your WhatsApp. Okay, so right now just go in your laptops and go to this web.whatsapp.com. Okay, I'll just copy this link to y'all. Okay, and if you go in the meeting and in the chat box, okay, do you all know how to access a WhatsApp web? Okay, I've sent you all this link, and just go take your phones and just scan this QR code. Okay, you will find how to open this. Okay, if you go in your WhatsApp and you go on this particular link, I hope you all know how to access WhatsApp web. Okay, so go to WhatsApp web and go on mobile phone WhatsApp. Okay, and just choose the option WhatsApp web. Do you all know how to use WhatsApp web, everyone?
Yes. Yes, you know how to use.
Okay, just go to this link I've sent in the chat box. Can you just copy that link? Okay, so Father Jude knows how to access it. Is someone sharing their screen? Oh, no. Someone actually, they scanned my QR code. No. Make sure you log out and go to WhatsApp web and then scan the QR code on your this. You'll just view a video how to access WhatsApp web. I'll just share this code on WhatsApp with you all. Whoever has signed in, they can just sign out. And yes, log out. And you'll make sure you'll scan your QR code on your this on your particular web browser. Okay, right now I've scanned mine, so that no one scanned mine, and I'll share the code on your this in our okay, over here. Yes, someone has already shared code. Okay, I'll copy all of this code and share it. So make sure this particular code is there in your index.html, and this code which I'm sharing of the style sheet. Okay, the style sheet should be there in your CSS file. Okay, so just copy and paste all of this, and we'll meet at say 6:15. 6:15 sounds good. I want to complete the navigation bar and the footer. Okay, so that then tomorrow we can go to sliders and all. Okay, so you'll just we'll meet at 6:15, and I all fine with that, so that one portion of the website is completed. Okay, I'll explain every bit of this code to y'all, so that y'all don't find a problem. Okay, so we'll meet at 6:15. Okay, I'll share the JavaScript code as well, and in the chat. Yes, so you'll copy all of this. The first one is in your index.html, second one in your style.css, and third in your JavaScript file. Okay, y'all want, I can keep it in this. I can keep the meeting on, or else we'll meet at 6:15 only. Okay, I hope that's fine with everyone. Okay, so 6:15 we'll meet, so y'all can just have something and come. All right, then we'll move further by adding this sort of footer on our page, and we'll add the same code in our other web pages as well. Okay, so give 15 minutes break, take a 15-minute break, and then we'll meet at 6:15. All of y'all come at 6:15. Don't run away. So I want to see everyone at 6:15 today, okay?